Jensen, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about the happiest country in the world. The Declaration of Independence promises liberty, life, and the pursuit of happiness for all. We identify monetary wealth as an indicator of happiness, and with America being the wealthiest country in the world, one might assume that America was the happiest country in the world. But it's not. What country has claimed the title as being the happiest country in the world? This has happened year after year. Many might think it's a country located somewhere in an exotic area with long white beaches and blue water, but it's not either. The happiest country is Denmark. I was born and raised in Denmark. I've lived in the United States for a couple years now, and I've been fortunate enough to travel all over the world, and Denmark truly does stand out. Denmark offers a safety net that allows one to focus on your desires and dreams without ever having to worry about going bankrupt. No one in Denmark has actually never gone bankrupt due to medical bills. You do not worry about your children's education, and you never feel like you could lose everything you have. The statistics speak for themselves. The Danish people are secure from the day they're born, and frankly, they don't really have much to worry about. I'm going to show you right now a map from Gallup Statistics Bureau. This map shows the world, where the greener means the happier you are. The greenest spot being in Denmark, and I can show you with the cursor the different percents. The people of Denmark say that they're the happiest, and actually 72% say they're the happiest in the world. This is from Gallup, but other sources confirm it. NBC News, ABC News, LA Times. It's pretty much known that Denmark is. And what Denmark does, and what is different from a lot of other places, is that they follow a Nordic model of welfare, which is a social democratic approach. And how that's different to America is that we actually pay a lot in taxes. Danish people pay somewhere between 30 to 60% in taxes, depending on their income. But we get a lot in return, which is what I'll touch upon for the next couple of minutes. Danes, on average, work 37 hours a week, and they have 6 weeks of vacation a year, paid. We pay a lot of taxes as mentioned, but the minimum wage is about $20 an hour. So even if you subtract 50%, that's still a decent minimum wage. We have guaranteed health care and free health care. In Denmark, people on average live longer than they do in America. And personally, I've had 4 knee surgeries. None of them I had to pay anything for. Also, we have a very good education system. It's one of the best in the world. In elementary school, we focus a lot on language. In elementary school, you learn English. In middle school, you learn German. And in high school, you have to take a 3rd language. Also, our universities are really good. Copenhagen Business School has been ranked top 10 in Europe. But the best part of it all is that university is free. It's free for all people in Denmark. And actually, once you turn 18, you're encouraged to the government to continue your studies, and they send you a check once a month to help you out, so you don't have to work 2 or 3 jobs to make everything work. Another great thing about this welfare model is paternity and maternity leave. As a mother, you can take a year, once you have a baby, you can have a year off your work being paid, or you can split it with your father, 6 months each, being paid. Another thing is the safety. Denmark is one of the safest countries in the world. We have a lot of trust. And one example I want to tell you about is something that a lot of Americans and foreigners that come to Denmark find really incredible. We actually leave our strollers with our babies outside the store when we go shopping, or at restaurants when we go eat, because there's just this norm that that's just where babies should sleep. We like our babies to sleep outside, and I've never heard of anything happening to any babies. As well as we have very little violence. In Denmark, 12 out of 100 people have guns, as opposed to in America where 88 out of 100 people carry guns. Our attitude also goes hand in hand with some of these things. The Danish attitude to life is very casual. The national religion is Christianity. However, a lot of people are atheists, and it's just very peaceful because there's no major problems with religion. And also, we just have softer values in general. I think Danes want to be happy, more happy so than earn a lot of money. So I think that's also an indicator of happiness. And then I found this anonymous quote online that says, Danes can afford cars, but they choose bikes. Simple, economical, non-polluting machines that show no shadows and help keep people fit. And that's just a great picture of Denmark. People ride their bikes, we love our bikes, and it has nothing to do with the status symbol. It's because it's for the well-being, it's just a smart, economical choice, and a lot of people just ride their bikes. Denmark is a place where it's really hard to be homeless. I grew up never seeing any homeless people on the street. We pay high taxes, but our income is also higher on average. We have very little inequality, not to be mistaken by communism, because we also do have rich people. We just have this amazing concept that really just leaves no one behind. Having a safety net means that you don't worry about losing everything. Instead, you're able to focus on your goals and desires in life. Denmark is the happiest country because we have the happiest people, because the government allows us to rise but never fall.